a Norwegian man spent $26 or $27 on Bitcoins just a few years ago, back in 2009, and it turns out that it was a good investment because those Bitcoins have now increased to $900,000.
That's crazy. I don't believe this story.
Okay.
I don't even, like, I know.
It was reported by The Guardian, which is a reputable source.
No, I understand that, and I understand that I'm very likely to be wrong, right? And I understand that I'm Grandpa Jenk in this case, and I understand that you need to get off my lawn. Okay. That notwithstanding, I can't what Bitcoin,
I mean,
and somehow they magically turn into $900,000?
This is the same, but it has value. This is the same digital currency that was used for the Silk Road. And I should note that the value of Bitcoins does fluctuate significantly. So let me give you an example of that. In April 2013, the value of Bitcoin peaked at $266 before crashing to a low of $50 soon after. Since then, Bitcoin has seen large fluctuations in its value, most recently following the seizure of online drug marketplace Silk Road, plummeting before jumping 30 in one day to a high of 197 in October. So, look, I'm not an expert in digital currency, but I will say that I'm happy that he cashed this money out because you can't exchange it for actual, well, it is actual money, but you can exchange it for, in his case, the kroner. Okay, so he did that, and he went ahead and bought an apartment, which I'm really happy about.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, no, it's great.
That's why I'm having trouble believing $27. And you wanted to buy some weed or whatever you were going to buy online, and then you forgot about it. It was probably because you were already on weed. And then you wake up a couple of years later, and next thing you know, you got $900,000, and that's probably like 1 billion kroners.
Yeah.
Kroner, doesn't kroner sound like something related
like stoner.
to? Yeah, it sounds something related to drugs. Like he was probably going to buy a kroner. Or become a kroner. Anyway, hey, bless your heart, man. I don't know how it works, but I love that it's just a random dude hit the most random jackpot of all time. And, you know, thanks God he didn't buy what he was going to buy with the Bitcoins at the time.
Do you think most people, do you think most people get a chance like that in a lifetime? Maybe not to that extent, but you hit the jackpot in some way. Like, do you believe in a big break for most people?
I believe in a big break. Now, that doesn't mean everybody's going to get one. I don't even know if most people get them. But look, here's now philosophy by Jane Cooper.
I love it.
So here's what's certain, and I believe the Chinese had this figured out about 5,000 years ago. Things go up, things go down. There's this famous story about a Chinese king who gathers all the philosophers in the world and asks them, like, give me one truth. All I need is just one thing that is indisputably true. And they come back after years and years, whatever, and they say, no matter how high you go, at some point you will come down, and no matter how low you are, at some point you will go up. Okay, that's their one truth. Okay, and so in life, it's, you know, people that drive me crazy if they think like, oh, luck, oh my God, I got unlucky. Of course you did. Everybody gets unlucky. We all get unlucky to some varying degrees at varying times. We also get lucky in varying degrees and varying times. And look, some people are more unlucky than others. Of course, that's also part of the variance of life. But whether you get lucky or unlucky is not the question. The question is, how do you handle that bad luck, and how do you handle that good luck? So the whole point is to maximize your gains, as this gentleman has done. He's got a lot of kroners because he maximizes gains, right? And to minimize your losses. Like, the first problem you run into is never the biggest problem. Overreacting and reacting badly to that is always what puts you in the most amount of trouble. So when you hit a bad spot, calm down. Everything's going to be all right.